Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
And now Kit Daniels has an article talking about 5 things that actually came true, predictions that were made in the movie that actually came to be. Now, one that's not on the list that David Knight pointed out, and we'll play this video. The character in the movie, Biff, has a very strong resemblance to Donald Trump, and he was actually president in 2015. So let's go take a look at David's piece, and we'll come back and look at Kit's article.
It was 30 years ago in 1985 that Doc and Marty went back another 30 years to 1955. Then they went back to the future, to today.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88. Roads? Well, we're going, we don't need roads.
Well, there's no flying cars, and it isn't the roads they say we don't need. They tell us where we're going, there won't be any drivers. And there's no hoverboards or self-lacing shoes, but at least we're not plagued with fax machines.
21 gigawatts!
You may just need a lightning strike for power, since Obama and the EPA are trying to shut down most of the power plants.
What the hell is a gigawatt? That's a power.
But the movie's future resembles the present in a couple of very strange ways. The Cubs got in the World Series, and even stranger,
discover how in 1979 Biff successfully lobbied to legalize gambling and turned Hill Valley's dilapidated courthouse into a beautiful casino hotel.
I just want to say one thing. God bless America.
For Infowars.com, I'm David Knight.
Now, as we look at the article, we see the top thing that Kit has listed here, the personal drone. And he says flying drones appear numerous times in the Back to the Future's 2015 film, or set in 2015. And in one instance, a drone even takes aerial photos for a news organization. As we all know that drones are becoming more popular not just for news organizations, but for private individuals as well. Now, another prediction that came true was weather modification. Now, to anybody who would say that weather modification is just some type of hokey conspiracy theory, I do challenge you to go look at the USA Today articles where they say that you should modify the weather during the Olympics to make sure that everything is nice and pleasant. So you can go look that up on your own time. And in the movie, Back to the Future, they have a conversation amongst themselves, Marty and Doc, and they say, hey, you know, the government can control the weather now.
First, you've got to get out and change clothes. Right now, it's pouring rain. Wait 5 more seconds. Right on the tick. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Too bad the post office isn't as efficient as the weather service.
I had been Livingston, the father, weather weapons on. They could take a clear sky in Vietnam and rain 10 feet of water anytime they wanted on the Ho Chi Minh Trail with less than 7 aircraft. And that was with primitive technology. They could create hurricanes. They could kill hurricanes. They could strengthen them. They could weaken them. They could steer them. They could control them. He came on my show, on radio and TV, and then got a visit by Homeland Security, would never talk to me again. Because it got declassified, I got his name, I got him on. Fox News picked it up after I had him on. I mean, they got upset. Stanford Research Institute, 1967. Certified with the Naval Weapons Laboratory that they could create and control hurricanes with just aerosol spray, but with giant solar panel arrays and magnetic arrays and microwave arrays, they could completely control it. Project to turn the Desert Green trials in Qatar. It's at Army.mil. All the time folks call in or try to show up at the office or send me letters going, I didn't believe it. I looked it up. Army.mil. They're building the camps. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
And another biometric devices. You know, these things use your palm prints, your fingerprints, you know, iris scans, all that. And in the movie, Marty's girlfriend uses her thumbprint to open a door to a house.
Welcome home, Jennifer.
Court has ruled that police can force users to unlock their iPhones with their fingerprints. Basically, this circuit court judge in Virginia has ruled that your fingerprints are not protected by the Fifth Amendment.
And last but certainly not least, mobile payment technology. Of course, we know this is very much a reality and almost could not imagine life without it, because you have your cell phone, you have many other ways to communicate with your credit cards or, passwords, Bitcoins, and all that kind of jazz. So it has, in very kind of strange way, turned into Back to the Future. Of course, they do have hoverboards. They're not as prevalent as they are in the movie. You have to ride them on a specialized surface, but they do kind of exist. Like I said, the things with Donald Trump or the character that resembled Donald Trump and the Cubs going to the World Series and all that kind of stuff. But, just kind of a fun piece to end the day. And of course, we will come back with some more hard-hitting news after our break. But going out to our break, I saw a video this morning. Joe Biggs showed it to myself and Alex, and it actually features myself, Joe Biggs, and Alex taking on the Fox News crew of Bill O'Reilly. I'm guessing Sean Hannity as well, and one other gentleman who I'm not exactly sure his identity. And it's set in the WWE video game, one of their video games, SmackDown. And we take them on and pretty much beat them down. At one point, some guy hits me in the back with a baseball bat. So it's all good fun. And so be sure to go to the guy's YouTube page. It's called Wrestling with Politics, and you can see all the stuff he has on. It's not all about us. He has, Trump wrestling, President Obama, and all kinds of craziness on there. So go check that out. And also, you see the T-shirts that Alex and Biggs have on in the piece. You can actually get those, the Save America T-shirts, at the Infowars shop. So stay tuned. We'll be back right after this break with more special reports.
Your liver can be full of fatty deposits, built-up toxins, and even dangerous objects known as liver stones. We worked with the top developers in the field of detox to take tried and true herbs and other compounds known to safely cleanse the liver and fused it with the latest research and technological development on concentrating these ingredients to give you the maximum effect. Liver Shield is the only liver support product on the market that uses a patented Spigirex blend of powerful organic herbs that support detoxification. And when you visit InfoWarsLife.com, see the instructional video on how to do a 6-day liver detox. This isn't a game, and let me tell you, the results are dramatic. Liver Shield is totally organic and made of the safest high-quality herbs. But that said, you need to consult your physician before you do the full detox. Liver Shield can also be used daily by itself for overall upkeep of the liver. Secure your Liver Shield today exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com for the lowest price available. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.